What's up guys? Welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the vlog. I'm Nick and welcome to my garage. As you can see, we're in the back of the garage today and I'm standing here with these pretty gorgeous wheels that we used to have on my wife's X5, and you can see right here they have some, she hit a curb. Anyways, we got those wheels for super cheap and we've had incredibly bad luck with the wheels since we've had them, and our luck just kind of ran out. She had a leak while I was in Michigan last week, and she, in the parking lot at her work, there's a big O tire, so she took it over there to see what the leak was, and they said, oh, it just needs a patch. Well, after she picked me up from the airport, which is a day later, it started leaking more. Well, that's peculiar, and looking at the TPMS, I saw it go from 42 to 38 to 33 to 28, and then the next day it was just flat. So anyways, at that point I just was done with those wheels, just really done with it. Came out in the morning, tire was flat, and diagnosed it, there was a crack in the wheel. Well, if you look at the back side of the wheel, there's prong marks all the way around the wheel, and it's just, for whatever machine they used over there, it puts pressure on the outside of the wheel and it cracked the wheel. So we went over there, they said they were gonna take care of it, they're gonna call us back, and hopefully they do. I really hope they do. But anyways, I'm just done with those wheels. Those wheels are for sale, but any car guy knows this. When you see something like that, we got new wheels for her car. Let's open these boxes up and get them out of there. It's a box within a box. Wheels are really protected. As you can see, the wheels aren't that much different from the ones over in the corner, and I did that on purpose because I just really like the way that the split 5-spoke looks, and it's really hard to find manufacturers out there that make a nice looking one. I'm all about the details. There's plenty of manufacturers that do make a split 5-spoke, but you know, it didn't make sense to get another expensive set of the wheels because you saw the curb rash on there. It's not a big deal, we can always have them repowder coated, but go with a cheaper set of cast wheels on it, and that'll be good for now. It's not a big deal. I just do need to get the car looking better than this. As you can see, those wheels, those stock wheels, are just freaking terrible, and we need to do something about that because you live in my house, be my wife, you gotta be driving something a little bit fly. Come on, you gotta take a little bit of pride in your vehicle. But anyways, you can see it's nighttime right now and my garage is lit up, and that is something I absolutely love. When you come out to your garage, it's super dark, you can't see anything, you have to use all these really hot floodlights and everything, it just sucks. So anyways, I did something about that. I installed 38 of these small wafer lights. I had a video of it, of me doing the entire thing, and I'm not sure where that is. I think that was on the SD card that might have gotten lost, but I mean, it's okay. I'll show you everything right now. So as you can see, I didn't just do the lights. I actually put speakers in, and I just wanted everything to be, you know, nice, clean, and I could really enjoy myself out here. And it was, you know, I thought it was probably gonna be like a 2 or 3 day thing. Ended up taking me 2 weeks to actually do everything. It was a lot bigger pain in the ass to do myself. There was a lot of little roadblocks that I did not plan on, and I think that just comes out with any project. The ceiling was completely finished when I put the lights in, so I did have to put all the holes in and then route all the wires with the finished ceiling, and that was the biggest challenge, but it's not impossible. So all in all, including this little room that I have back here lit up, I have 38 6-inch LED wafer lights, and I have 8 8-inch speakers in the ceiling. The speakers are actually like only $30 a piece, but they actually sound really good. You can turn them way up and they actually sound really good. And I was thinking, oh, it's just the garage, I don't need to get really nice JBLs or anything like that. So I was looking around on Amazon, and these speakers have thousands of 5-star reviews saying that they do sound awesome for the money. Took a leap of faith, got them, and they do sound phenomenal. They're hooked up to the receiver right over here. I do plan on finishing everything. So there's gonna be cabinets over here. I'm gonna put cabinets in there. I'm actually gonna clean everything up. I think this is a complete disaster right now, but I think all of our garages become like that every once in a while. I'm gonna redo the floors in here, but that wall right there is gonna be our next project. Other modifications I did to the garage is I put this jack shaft garage door opener in here, so the actual motor is not obscuring this area right here. So you can see where it used to plug in right here. I ran all of the wires that came out of there up through the ceiling back to over here. I actually moved the garage door rails up. So usually when the garage door opens, you'll notice at your house it probably opens straight back from here. I actually moved them up as far as I could, and that is so that the garage door will lift higher. You might be asking, why would you do that? Well, I planned on getting a 4-post lift and putting it in here, and that way I could raise up and not even worry about the car hitting the garage door at all. I just have to worry about the ceiling. And then what I plan to do is put the 4-post lift back there. When I want to use it, I can put it on casters, roll it out into this area right here, be free to work on it. I think we're gonna hold off on the 4-post lift for a little while. It's something that I've always wanted. I've been looking at the Benpack HD9 forever, but I keep pushing it back year after year after year. And I know that I probably should buy it, because when I was looking at them originally, it was about $3,000. Now it's about $4,000, and it's almost 5 years later. It's not something I need, it's more of a want. So at this time, we're just gonna hold off on that. Also, I spray painted all of these garage door rails black, and all of the garage door rails, these were all just steel, were all steel before. Painted all this black. You might see spray paint runs up there, and I'm not really worried about that up there. I'm actually gonna do something with that up there, so I'm not worried about that. Let's get back to the wheels right now. If you remember from earlier, the wheels over there are gloss, and these wheels aren't. And I do like the gloss look a lot better, but I got these rattle cans of Krylon, and I'm gonna try to make them look good. I'm gonna do a test spot first to see if it comes out the way I want it to, and if it does, we'll do the rest of the wheels. If not, anyways, if it doesn't come out the way I want, we'll just leave them alone, leave them a matte finish, and later on down the road, we'll get them repowder coated to the colors that we want. You're probably thinking you're gonna ruin those brand new wheels with a can of spray paint, and it actually can turn out really nice if you know what you're doing and you take your time. So that's why I'm doing a test area right here, and if it doesn't work, then nobody will ever see it. It's actually on the inside. But if it turns out nice, then we'll actually go ahead and do the entire thing. All right, so what I did is I put 5 coats of clear on. I put them on about 15 minutes after each other, and then I let it dry for about a half hour. This is the result. It's it looks pretty nice, but as you can see, there's a run right here, and when I pulled the tape off, this is still pretty soft. It hasn't dried that long. This came up with it. So after talking with Lindsay and everything, I think what we decided to do is just leave the wheels in this matte finish, and it looks fine. It really does look fine, and I'm gonna put the tires on tomorrow, and we'll just rock that for a little while, and when the time comes when I want to change a color or add gloss or anything to it, I'm just gonna have it powder coated on, and that way we know the finish is gonna be good and durable. It's a new day, yes it is! No? No? No wrestling fans in here?
It's a new day, yes it is!
What the hell was that?
Well, that's all right. Well, anyways, got up this morning. It's actually a really beautiful day right now. We're going to put all these wheels in the boxes right now and take them up to the tire shop and get the tires from the old wheels swapped over, and hopefully we'll get these new wheels on Lizzie's car, because those other wheels are just atrocious on there. We got to get her sitting right. All right, now that the truck's all loaded up, let's hit the tire shop and get these things switched over. All right, so it's a couple days later from when I tried to get those tires put on the wheels, and the first people couldn't do it because they knew they were damaged the wheels, which I really do appreciate their honesty. I still haven't heard back from Big O Tires on what they're gonna do about the damaged wheel that they cracked. Probably gonna give them a call today and see what's going on, but it seems like right now everything car related in my life is not going according to plan or how I'd like it to go, which isn't that big of a deal. I'm not super upset about it. It's just kind of one of those things that happens. Anyways, we went and took the wheels yesterday to get mounted, and you know, they mounted them, and one of the tires they took off that came off of the cracked wheel, the bead around it is just completely tore up, and you can see the pictures here. It's just absolutely atrocious. Whoever did that did not take their time. They just rushed it, and you know, they needed a little bit of extra help and getting that tire on there properly, and they just didn't do it. So by completely neglect, I need a new tire for that wheel, so I have to order that. Once it gets here, probably tomorrow or the next day, I'll bring it up to the shop and have it mounted, and then maybe finally look at the new wheels on the X5. But since we can't do that now, we're actually going to do I mean, it's car related because it's the garage, but we're going to take out this pole right here, because I mean, it's an idiot pole to where I used to have a tanked water heater right here, and my friend Mario and I installed this tankless right here, and it's just way better, so I can get a little bit of space that I have back. So right now I'm going to take out this pole, and I'm going to remove this pedestal on which the old water heater sat on, and then at the end of the video I'll show you what I have planned for this wall right here. Alright, so after about 10 minutes of grinding, I got it loose. You can see how loose it is right now, but I think there's some rebar in it that has to be cut. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bend it over and see if I can expose that rebar so I can get in there and cut it. Right. So as you can see, there's a piece of rebar that goes down in there holding this pipe up. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get a cutting wheel on my grinder. We'll cut that off. Alright, I took the grinder and I did it as best as I could, and it's pretty much level. All I got to really do is fill this thing with cement now and then grind it smooth, and then we're going to remove this pedestal. Alright, so we got the pedestal for the water heater taken out, and it was kind of a lot harder than I actually thought it was going to be. So basically I thought what I could do is just take a sledgehammer and just beat it out of there, but that just obviously didn't work. So what I had to do is just take a crowbar and just pry the entire thing apart. And once I got the first couple of boards, it was actually pretty easy after that. So now, I wasn't expecting there to be a hole right here, but it only makes sense. Why would they drywall this and then build the pedestal? So now I have to go grab some drywall from Home Depot, and we'll put that in here, and I'll end up removing this trim here and here for the next project that I'm going to show you. All right, so as you can see, I cut these drywall pieces out of here, and we put them in there, and it's looking good. I think it patched up real nice. I don't have to do the whole mudding and the tape and everything because I'm actually going to cover up everything anyways with this new project. So I think that just about wraps up this vlog. If you like this video, hit that like button below, smash it if that's something you want to do, subscribe if you already haven't, and we'll see you in the next video.